Hey everyone, I'm back with some project shares and a small haul. I've been crafting. I just been busy with life and everything else, but I've been making some stuff for the Sunflower Festival and then some other stuff. But first thing I wanted to share, this was one of my embroidered towels with the scarecrow. Yeah, so I've made a couple of him. I made some other ones too. I don't know if what I shared and what I didn't, but I know I hadn't shared him. I made a couple Christmas cards using Anna Griffin's present easel die from last year or the year before. So I made that one. And I made this one. Trying to use stuff that was in my stash. I was good. I bought 0 on the last HSN craft day, you guys. 0. I've got too much stuff in here, and a lot of stuff is starting to look similar to things like for Anna, example, because that's mostly what I buy. A lot of it looks similar to things I already have, or yeah. I was on this easel card kick where I was buying all the easels because I wanted the collection, but she comes out with so many of them now. I sold a couple of them. Was just buying them to keep a collection going, but I'm not buying them all. I don't like them all, so the couple that I sold I had never used and shouldn't have bought to start with. So I bought 0. Her card kit this year, last year, I think I paid $70 for a box, and I got 48 cards and a bunch of stuff in it. This year, down to 36 in a pouch for $85, and I just could not bring myself to buy that. I just couldn't. That's a lot of money for less product. I could understand maybe if it stayed the same price and you got less product, but you got less product with more money. And I'm sure the box I got on sale, don't get me wrong, I'm sure I got the box on sale because I usually don't buy things unless they're on sale. But that was not on sale on HSN. It was still flat out $85. I don't know what it is on her website. But I got plenty of card kits here and plenty of stuff to make cards with. I just could not bring myself to buy that. So I'm getting selective on what I'm buying. I got plenty. My baskets over here are stuffed to the brim of Anna dyes. I really don't need to be buying any more Anna dyes. If I do, I'm going to have to purge. So the 2 I sold gave me 2 spots. But, so yeah, if I buy more, I'm going to have to start purging. I just don't have the room. I'm not putting another bin over here. I'm not doing it. And I get people are trying to stay in business and things are going to go up in cost. I get it all. But I'm going to be selective on what I buy. So I bought 0 on craft day. Proud of myself. Anyway, moving on. I made this card from the Francesca collection, and this was the new, this was a 3D Baroque concentric die that was with the auto ship for the new Empress Elite or whatever it's called, and she made it available to AG members. I did like this one, so I bought that one. She made it available to AG members on her website. So that was with this one, and I didn't put anything on the inside because you could make that any kind of a card. And I'm just in love with Francesca, so yeah. This Christmas card was made from the die from last year that we used in Create. That was the card making class. That was what this one was from. I haven't put anything on the inside of that one yet. Okay. Then the Tim Holtz class that I did. It was pretty neat. It very out of my comfort zone. But it was neat to learn different things by different people, not just Anna or Crafter's Companion. It was different for me. So I kind of enjoyed it, but this was the card, one of the cards I made, and it's got a shaker in it. It's got these new snow Snowflakes, Glitter, and Mica Flakes that is going to be available, I think he said, in August. But this was a mini jar for the class. These are only going to be available in big jars. But, you know, a little goes a long way, you guys. I'm telling you. This will last me forever. So, learned how to use collage medium. Had never used this before, so learned techniques with this. So this was one card, and then this was colored with Distress crayons, the whatever you want to call him, that he has. I forget what they're called. So that was card number 1. I didn't put anything on inside. Well, that was the only card I made. This is a tag that has slots cut into it. There was a die that came with the class. And it was mainly for whatever you want to use it for, but you can put a gift card in here. So I just had this one sitting here, so I stuck it in there just to show. And all these things come out, so you can move stuff around. This is paper clip. This little clippy thing came in the class. This December calendar back here is glued down. So, and then the Santa back here has got some of that mica glitter on it. He comes out too. I'm just not going to pull him out. But that was the tag I made for a gift card holder. And then it fits in this envelope. You have to smush some stuff around to get it to fit, because obviously they hang over a little bit. So, but that was that card, or whatever you want to call it, project. And then the tags. This was the first tag I made. Well, this is the tag I made during a class. And I made these boxes with this KS Craft. It's called a hot cocoa pouch. So I used that die. I used this paper from Tim Holtz Christmas 2023 wallpaper. Or backdrop, sorry. I used this paper. And then I use these binder things from Recollections to clip them. Because the other ones that I have over here, I tried using Velcro and I wasn't happy with it. So, but anyway, there's candy canes in here. And then there's 2 pouches of hot chocolate. And so that was my first tag. So all of this on this kit, this box, is Tim Holtz, except the clip. And the ribbon. But the paper, the tag, all the stuff. So that was fun. And then I made this one today, this tag today, trying to make it more guy themed. So I did this one, same concept. I used some of his elements for this and for this one. These are the baseboards, I think they're called. What are they? Yeah. Some of them were from the class kit. Some of them were from this one I got in 2023 that I had in my stash. But that was that one. And then I got 4 more over here. I probably shared, but I'm going to share them again just because I filled them. I don't remember what paper collection I used. I know this paper right here for the rosette is Tim Holtz. So then there's this one. There's this one. This is a shaker, because you can make that box a shaker. And then there's this one. So I'm only making 8 of these for the Sunflower Festival because I don't know how they'll sell. If they don't sell, I got Christmas gifts to give to people. So, like for work or whatever. Yep, so I won't be upset if they don't sell, but I'd like for them to sell. But, yep, that was some stuff I've been working on. Like I said, it's been raining like crazy, so I had to get my yard mowed. So I had to get that done before it got hot this weekend. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. So I've been busy around the house, but I have been doing stuff behind the scenes. So if I make anything else this weekend, I might pop back on. But hope y'all are having a good weekend and a good start of the weekend. And hope you have a good weekend. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.